Today, we're diving into a topic that sparks a lot of debate: why men should be cautious about trust in relationships and what they need to understand about female nature. This isn't about blaming or shamming, but about gaining insight into human behavior and the dynamics that often play out between men and women. By understanding these patterns, men can make more informed decisions and build healthier connections. Let's start by exploring the basics of trust and why it's such a sensitive issue in modern relationships. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, but it's also one of the most fragile elements. For men, trusting women can sometimes feel risky, especially if past experiences have led to disappointment or betrayal. It's important to define what trust really means. It's not just about believing someone won't hurt you, but also about feeling secure enough to be vulnerable. When trust is broken, it can take a long time to rebuild, and the scars often linger. Understanding this helps set realistic expectations. When we talk about female nature, we're referring to common patterns of behavior and emotional responses that have been observed across cultures and generations. Women, like men, are shaped by biology, upbringing, and society. Some behaviors, such as seeking security or emotional connection, are deeply rooted. Recognizing these patterns doesn't mean stereotyping, but it does help men understand where women are coming from and why certain actions might occur in relationships. Expectations play a huge role in how trust develops or breaks down. Men often expect loyalty, honesty, and support, while women may expect emotional availability and stability. When these expectations aren't met, disappointment follows. It's crucial for both sides to communicate openly about what they want and need. By aligning expectations, misunderstandings can be minimized, and trust can be built on a stronger foundation. Any issues between men and women stem from misunderstandings. Men might misinterpret a woman's need for security as manipulation, while women might see a man's desire for independence as emotional distance. These misreadings can erode trust quickly. By recognizing that both genders have unique needs and communication styles, men can approach relationships with more empathy and less suspicion. Society often shapes how men and women view each other. Media, culture, and even family can instill beliefs that either gender is untrustworthy or manipulative. These stereotypes can poison relationships before they even begin. Men should be aware of these influences and question whether their distrust is based on personal experience or societal messaging. By doing so, they can approach each relationship as a unique experience. While it's important not to be overly suspicious, there are certain red flags that men should be aware of in relationships. These might include inconsistent behavior, secrecy, or a lack of accountability. Noticing these signs early can help men protect themselves from potential heartbreak. However, it's equally important to communicate concerns rather than jumping to conclusions, as misunderstandings can sometimes look like red flags. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for trust to flourish. Men should be clear about what they're comfortable with and what crosses the line. Boundaries aren't about controlling the other person, but about protecting your own emotional well-being. When both partners respect each other's boundaries, trust grows naturally and both feel safer in the relationship. Men and women often communicate differently, which can lead to misunderstandings. Women may use more indirect language or focus on emotions, while men might be more direct and solution-oriented. Recognizing these differences can help men interpret what's really being said and respond in a way that builds trust rather than creating distance. Trust requires vulnerability from both sides. Men are often taught to hide their feelings, but opening up can actually strengthen a relationship. When men share their fears and hopes, women are more likely to respond with empathy and understanding. This mutual vulnerability creates a deeper bond and helps both partners feel secure. Every relationship teaches us something new about trust and human nature. Men should reflect on past experiences not to become bitter but to grow wiser. By understanding what went wrong and what worked, men can approach future relationships with more confidence and less fear. Growth comes from learning, not from closing off. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking all women are the same, especially after a painful experience. But every person is unique, and making sweeping generalizations only leads to missed opportunities and unnecessary conflict. Men should strive to judge each woman as an individual based on her actions and character, rather than past hurts or stereotypes. Respect is the cornerstone of any trusting relationship. Men should seek to understand and appreciate the perspectives and needs of women just as they hope to be understood themselves. When both partners feel respected, trust follows naturally. This mutual respect creates a safe space where both can thrive and grow together. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, trust is broken. When this happens, it's important to address the issue honestly and decide whether the relationship can be repaired. Forgiveness is possible, but it requires effort from both sides. Men should weigh whether rebuilding trust is worth it, or if it's healthier to move on and focus on self-growth. In the end, trust is a personal choice that requires wisdom, self-awareness, and open communication. Men should be cautious but not closed off. By understanding female nature, setting healthy boundaries, and learning from experience, men can build relationships based on mutual respect and trust. Remember, every relationship is a new opportunity to grow and connect in meaningful ways.